Welcome back to the TruGolf Academy. You've joined me, Jon Watts, today at Branston Golf and Country Club. Today's video is all going to be about the release, so I'm going to be answering a viewer's question about the release, and it's going to be hopefully very relevant to you. Stay tuned to find out more. As mentioned, today's video is actually going to be answering a viewer's question. And the question came through on social media. It's a great way to get in touch or post some comments below. Any videos you'd like me to film, any questions you have, please just pop them down there. Give me some video ideas of stuff that is relevant to you guys. So the question was all about the release. And I'm going to be demonstrating this with a driver, but this would be relevant with any golf club. And it was talking about the fact that they'd seen on my videos, I talk a lot about body release and not wanting their hands and arms to throw away an inconsistent release pattern from there. And the question was, do I feel like my hands are being pulled inwards, or am I using my body to get my hands moving inwards? Now, there's no right or wrong way, and you need to find out what works for you, but I firmly believe if you can start to get this lead hip working correctly, so if you can get this lead hip working behind you and a little bit up, it clears the hips open and encourages the handle of the golf club to exit more to the left. So we want, that's for a right-handed golfer, we want the club swing on in to square to in path. And to achieve that, the handle of the golf club post-impact has got to be moving inwards towards my lead hip. Now, if my hip is clearing correctly, it's creating space for my hands to move inwards. So rather than me just trying to pull my hands inwards, which may give me this sort of movement where you start to see the elbows starting to buckle up, I'd much prefer to create that space by getting this lead hip out of the way. So I'm going to demonstrate a couple here. And my thought process is definitely going to be about clearing this lead hip. And I have done a video on this called It's All in the Hips, and it's very relevant to what we're talking about today. And it's talking about the fact that on the backswing, our trail hip, my right hip for me, should be moving up and back. On the downswing, it should start to move back to about center to where they were to start with. And then my lead hip is actually starting to move up and left. And that's the feeling I really want to get. If I can get this lead hip clearing better, my body more open at impact, my handle of the golf club will be going more to the left, and it'll be much more of a body release pattern that I'd really like to see for consistency. So I'd get you feeling that movement of centering the hips here, getting to that 50-50 position, and then really feeling this lead hip start to move up and back, so starting to clear the lead side, and automatically, without thinking about it, my arms are moving a little bit more inwards. Let me see if I can give it a go for you. I'm just going to do one as a drill first of all, like I did in that video. Actually, it's all in the hips. Down to this position, little pump movement, and just get that feeling of this lead hip start to actually clear up and left, encouraging my hands to work more inwards, rather than me feeling like I'm having to pull my arms inwards. So just doing some at a slow pace or a broken down movement is a really good idea. I'm going to go ahead and hit this one more full, really getting that sensation of this lead hip starting to clear behind me more to the left. Well, I'll take that one every day. So that felt good, it felt powerful. I really focused on this lead hip clearing out the way. I didn't focus on my hands and arms, but I definitely got that sensation that my arms would be moving more inwards because of what was happening from my lower body. So I hope that answers your questions. My focus would always be on really what the body is doing to get the hands and the club to start to work correctly. What we don't want to sort of feel is it's all being connected or controlled by our hands and arms. It's definitely a body movement that's moving the golf club. If you did enjoy that short video, make sure you give us a thumbs up and do subscribe to the channel as well. It's the best way to stay in touch with all the new content every Tuesday and Thursday, as well as some Saturday specials. And as mentioned at the start, if you can post or put some comments in here of videos you'd like me to film, it really helps me with my content and make sure it's relevant for you guys. Thanks, I'll see you soon.